Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving back into some PKA with a team that I put out initially for 100 plus, and I made a bit of tweaks to the team because we did need some more attack down removal. So this is what we're rocking now. It doesn't use any of the new badge, no worldwide celebration characters, none of the boosted units either, like the 6 pluses, the 5 pluses, all that fun stuff. Just like a bunch of really good characters that have come out over the last, what, 12-ish months, probably a little bit later. Obviously, Chopper 6 plus is probably the big one here that a lot of people are going to be like, damn, I don't have that 6 plus Chopper. But at the end of the day, like, he is a pretty old character, so I thought this is a pretty good team to get it done if you guys are looking for a level 150 team. I don't know how to go against 200, but we'll have to wait and see. We are using a friend captain, Luffy and Lucci, though, so, like, I guess, like, that is the new unit. But hey, at the end of the day, they're pretty easy to come by, seeing it's an anniversary exclusive. So that's the team. Those are the sports. Let's dive on in. Now, I did put out another video as well that does level 100 with some of the boosted characters, but that team was really short for damage. I don't really see it getting to the 200 mark. Hopefully this team will, otherwise maybe over the next day or two I'll sort of look at sort of building another team that can kind of get this done. But honestly, like, kind of over PKA, bro. Like, the amount of events that came out over like the last couple of days with like Blitz, Grand Party that's running at the moment, the total farming, like the Hime event that is on right now, obviously for PKA, it was so overwhelming, man. Like, there was just way too much to do in the game in terms of farmable content that, like, I don't know, just kind of like burnt me out all in one go, even though I really didn't play it all that much. So, a bit of a shame, but at the end of the day, the worldwide celebration, it's a little bit lackluster if we compare it to some other anniversary exclusives, like New Year's or the the 0.5 anniversary. But hey, it is what it is. It's what we do. So looking at turn 3, we come up against Miss S Snake. She's got damage reduction and a barrier. There's no normal attacks only on this content as well. Something that I like registered when I was sort of playing today. Which is a bit odd, but it's probably for the tap timing bonus of Zoro and Kaku, which makes a lot of sense. So we're going to switch with Lucci and Luffy. We're going to use the special of Momo. Momo removes the attack down, he removes the damage reduction. Works pretty nicely. Plus he has a Wano Orb that he locks, which is going to be very, very valuable moving into the next stage. So as you can see here, we're going to use Barrier Pen to take down this this stage. Ace and then Luffy Lucci. Both have barrier pen, so you can easily bypass it. And then once you break the barrier with Luffy Lucci, you're just going to have Momo hitting pretty hard with that one orb anyway. You get an attack boost, so you're free expressing your slashes as well, so should be a pretty easy kill for that particular stage. It doesn't have that much HP. Onto the next stage against S-Hawk. He has damage threshold, defense up, and an attack down if you have a certain orb. And that's basically quick, dex, tandem, or recovery, which is a little bit annoying. So we want to keep that one orb. It gets locked, pretty easy to do. And then we have the support of Kid on Sanji, so we can get ourselves a bomb orb, so Sanji's going to hit fairly hard on this particular fight as well. Sanji can switch into captain as well, because when you kill S-Hawk, he does a captain swap, which is very annoying. So this way we have 3 turns of a captain swap, and we don't have to worry about that. Plus then we have a chain boost for the final stage as well. Luffy's going to remove the threshold. Having a Luffy character helps a great deal. On top of that, he can use the VV support for a little bit of color affinity. But mainly he's here just to remove that threshold. The 2 units that are going to be hitting the hardest on this particular stage are the Sanji and the Momo. So they're the characters that you kind of want to hit with last. You should be able to get the Super Tandem too, because you do get a full board of tandem mobs here, and Momo can activate his Super Tandem every single turn. And as you can see, like, he kills pretty easily. The Kid support, it's really not necessary at all. You could probably replace that with some other support. Maybe another attack down removing support for the final stage if you guys are missing some of the characters that you guys saw there. Moving on to the final stage against S-Bear. S-Bear gives us 8 turns of attack down, poison slots on the left-hand column, and 9 turns of bind, which will go down to 6. As you can see, we are using the Gran Tesoro ship. That's going to drop 1 of the turns of attack down, 1 of the turns of bind, which helps out a great deal. We have the support of Sabo on Ace, so we lose 2 turns of special bind, because we get 7 turns of special bind on our entire team, and that's where the Chopper comes into play. Chopper removes the bind, he removes the poison, and he removes the special bind. Works a great deal, because that way you now have basically all of the utility that you need to take down the final stage. There is resilience on this stage too, though, so that's why having the end of turn damage from Momo works out so nicely. We can then use Ace for an orb buff. We can use his EX for an attack boost. And then when you switch with Luffy and Lucci, you actually give tandem orbs to that Luffy character that's sitting underneath Luffy and Lucci. So that way you are going to have a super tandem available too. With the special of Luffy and Lucci, you get the set target ability, which is really, really nice. Unfortunately, you don't get all the fun stuff, but like at the end of the day, like, that doesn't really matter where we are here. We're going to rush with Ace, move into Sanji, Chopper, go into Luffy, Momo, and then finish it off with Luffy and Lucci. So the higher rush level you have with your ace, obviously, is going to benefit you in a great deal. But at the end of the day, if you have him at level 1, you still will get damage from the rush. You obviously just won't get as much damage as you're probably going to see here. So hitting with Chopper, very nice. Into Momo. Super Tandem should activate, and then we also get the final tap of Luffy and Lucci as well. And that should do enough damage to clock out 150. I had cleared at level 150 with this team. Beautiful. There it is. End of turn damage, finish it off. And Bob's your uncle. So, like I said, super tandem levels, rush levels, they're going to play effect, but at the end of the day, these are illustrious characters. One, Momo's been on every fucking banner, man. Like, I've pulled so many goddamn Momos just summoning on, like, illustrious banners that it's not even funny. And Ace is a character that has come back. Since the 10th anniversary, he's come back 3 times. The One Piece Day celebration, he was on the New Year's banner, and then, obviously, on his release, so that's the 3rd time. So, you should be able to pick him up there. So that's the team. Does work out a great deal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, build a like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.